So my good friends over at Joyo decided to send me a guitar care cleaning kit from their sub-brand Guitto. I think that's how you say that. I apologize if I'm saying that incorrectly. Guitto is how you spell that. I'll leave links down there in the description if you want to go check this out for yourself. But I figured that this would be a good video for us to test this on and see how well the products in here work. So we're gonna go ahead and do a Make Guitar Shred Again video with an old friend that does need a little bit of TLC. This is my Fender Player Series made in Mexico Strat. So let's go ahead and see if we can clean it up with the Guitto Guitar Care Kit. Boom! I got two cameras. That's right, folks. Two cameras. I've recently acquired another tripod, so as of whenever this video decides to go live, I'm gonna have multiple angles, hopefully, and it helps with my microphone situation as well. But let's go ahead and talk about this Guitto, that's what I'm gonna call it. Again, if I'm mispronouncing it, I'm sorry. Guitto Guitar Cleaning and Care Kit. Clean, restore, protect, and shine. So what comes in this little box here? Well, you got some lemon oil, some fretboard lemon oil. You have string cleaner and conditioner, and guitar polish and cleaner. So let's go ahead and crack this bad boy open and see what's inside. All right, so I know what this is. We'll talk about this in just a second. I forgot to mention that. And okay. So here's our lemon oil here, and you probably can't see it, but the bottle is dented. The bottle is dented. Great way to start this video, I guess, because it wouldn't be one of my videos if it didn't start like this. So there we go. You can see maybe that the bottle is in fact dented, but that's okay. I think it'll probably, yeah, it looks like it's fine. It's not leaking or anything. So there we go. Bottle number one. Bottle number two, we have, this is the string cleaner and conditioner. Take that out. This bottle looks like it's intact aside from the label coming off a little bit, but again, not that big of a deal. Thirdly, we have the big bottle here. This is guitar polish and cleaner. Let's open this bag and see what is in there. And then this bottle is just right. So there you go right there. Those are our three bottles that you get in there. You also get some other stuff in here as well. You get two microfiber cleaning cloths here. So there we go. Very, very nice, like that. Let's go ahead and get this box and these bags out of the way. And then let's talk about this little mystery thing here. So from what I read online, while I'm opening this for you guys, this is some kind of like rust eraser thing. In fact, it says eraser rust removal right there on the side of it. So there you go, right? If you didn't believe me. So apparently it's like one of those double-sided markers that we all had when we were kids. Seemingly just hard to open too. So you have this side here. This looks like it is like a softer side, right? Almost like a dried out sponge, kinda. That's what that feels like. And then on this side, you have what's like, not steel wool, but very, very coarse, very rough feeling side there. And apparently you can just take that and rub it on your strings. If you have coated strings, you do not want to use that really rough side that I just showed you. You want to use this other side, according to what I read online. So again, as you can see here, we have everything that we need to get started with the video, finally. Again, thank you Joyo, thank you Guitto for giving me these products for us to check out. Let's go ahead and crack open my toolbox and take the strings off of this and put these products to the test. All right, so first things first, we're gonna take the strings off with my Ernie Ball Power Peg string winder. Again, I always like to say, not sponsored, just a great product to have, one of these electric string winders. So I've got the strings loosened, but before I actually take the strings off of here, some of these are pretty rusty, pretty gnarly. Let me just take a little bit here and see if we can't use the rust eraser thing. So this side, I guess we'll try out the softer side first just to see what that does. Oh, it's got some kind of something in there. It's getting on the fretboard. I'm assuming it's like a fretboard conditioner type thing. So let's not use that side. Let's use the rough side here. Huh. Interesting. So it does actually work. That's kind of cool. Wow, yeah, it actually polished that string up very nicely. I'll see if I can. In fact, let me just see if I can get you guys to see this real quick. So yeah, you can actually see it. So I polish. So we're right here, right? So you can see I polished the string right there, as compared to even like this. Even when I move it, you can see the light glinting off of that. So it does actually polish your strings. How cool is that? So let's go ahead and check out the string cleaner and conditioner. So this would be your next step after you use the rust eraser thing, right? So the microfiber cloths here, it looks like the blue one is the rougher cloth, and then the yellow one is the softer cloth. So according to the back of the bottle here, it says apply the string conditioner to the soft cloth first, then wipe it on the strings. So you'd put it on the yellow cloth first. So with that being said, let's take our soft cloth here and we'll just give it a little spritz there. Give it one more little spritz. It stinks. Ooh, it's chemical, so I mean you're gonna kind of expect it to stink, but let me just try this. So this isn't really rusty all that bad. Let me just try to see if it polishes up that string any here at the 12th fret. All right, let me try my thing here first. Okay, so we got it polished up. Let's spray some more of the stinky on here. We'll soak it a little bit this time and go back here and just see what that does. Maybe it'll just polish it up. So, okay. All right, I see you. Whew, I lost the cap for this, but I will tell you that it does work. So, oh, there's the cap. So yes, it does work. The way that I would do it is I would use the rough end of your rust eraser and then use this to kind of polish your strings. So I would say realistically use this after you play a set live, maybe. Or if it's just been sitting for a while and you don't want to change the strings and they're just kind of whatever. I mean, obviously there's a point where you're going to want to change the strings, but yeah. So it works. I'm not going to say unorthodox, but it works. So I don't recycle my strings, but I always try to at least coil them up like that. It just makes disposal that much easier. If I can offer any kind of advice, tips, tricks, things like that. Oh man. I picked a heck of a guitar to want to do this on because I forgot I'm actually one of those weirdos that likes the back plate on the back of my Strats. So let me take that off real quick. All right, got the strings off. I'm gonna leave the back plate off until we actually put the strings back on. Probably a good idea, but let's go ahead and flip this over here. You may be able to tell from beautiful camera number 2 that it's a little grimy. And I'm not like the biggest person on like keeping my guitars pristine and clean and everything, but I do like to give them a good little wipe down every now and again. And we're gonna put the Guitto guitar polish and cleaner to the test here. See what that does. I actually need a rag for this. 1 second. Super prepared, super professional, as always. I think I actually had rags in my toolbox here, but I digress. At least these are clean and I know that. So let's go ahead and see what this does here. Now, I'm not even gonna read the instructions on here because I know it'll say, don't spray it on the body, spray it on the cloth. Well, guess what I'm here to do, folks? Break rules, that's what I'm here to do. So we're gonna see what this does. See if it makes that big of a difference. I'm gonna go ahead and just polish up the body itself and the pick guard. I'll even leave some of the grime there on that side so you can see it before and after. Body I've already gotten kind of whatever, and it looks like, wow. So in the light, I can tell that's actually very impressive. So You may or may not be able to see the grime kind of down here on the pick guard. Maybe. I don't know if the light's helping or not, but man, that did. Look at the shine on that. Wow. That is actually very impressive. Not that I didn't think it wouldn't be impressive, but wow. Yeah, so if you're like a serious person about cleaning up your guitars and keeping them like clean and pristine and all that kind of stuff, yeah, so far so good. We're 2 for 2 out of the 3 things in the box. So I'm just gonna finish polishing that up. I'm not gonna do it completely, but yeah, that works pretty well. I like that. Very, very impressive. It removes grease and protects the guitar finish, preventing cracks, is what the back of the bottle says. Oh, it actually says spray on to the guitar evenly. Look at that. Okay, let's go ahead and take our dented bottle of fretboard lemon oil here and put it to the test. I have this kind of rag here. It's not really a microfiber. It's just like this is usually what I use for fretboards and stuff. So let's see if it says apply to the fretboard. That's what I was gonna do anyway. So let's see what we can do here. Probably too much. That's how I do things. Extra. It's how I am. So then you just, smells nice. I didn't even tell you how the body cleaner smelled. Maybe we'll get a review on that in just a little bit. I don't know. But we're just gonna take and rub that lemon oil in to the board. That smells really good. Nice and lemony. Which, by the way, the lemon is just a scent. There are no real lemons in there. So for anybody that sits and says it's bad for your fretboard, they are fools. Because why would companies make product that is bad for your guitar? Why would they make stuff that you can put on your guitar that is going to mess it up? I don't know. People are crazy. Billy Currington said it. People are crazy. That looks like it went in very nicely. You guys saw that I sprayed a little bit on there. I did it pretty good. Doesn't really leave that like weird greasy feeling on there. I do have a little bit of stuff on my hand from the cleaner and stuff, but I can tell that it didn't add to that, which is good. And I mean, it made the fretboard nice and clean and shiny. So that was good. That's kind of the whole point of that, right? Lemon oil is not really to clean it, it's more to condition it. Let's go ahead and just see what this smells. I'm curious now. What does this smell like? It just smells clean. It just smells clean. The body stuff, actually, you know what? I actually got lemon oil on the body, so good test to see if it'll clean that up without smearing it. So you can see right there by that. Could have really just done this. I didn't need to smell more chemical, right? Directly. But I did. Maybe that's partly what's wrong with me. You help me pay for my inevitable hospital bills from sniffing chemicals by clicking the subscribe button and supporting this channel. That might help me a little bit in the future. Or therapy, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, so wow, okay. So that's one thing that I've noticed with other body cleaners is that it will smear everything around and kind of not really take care of the problem. I mean, there was lemon oil straight on the pick guard. Took it right off. Didn't wipe it down pre or anything, and it fine. This kit is really nice. And for maintenance, to maintain cleaning everything, I approve of it. That's really cool. Thank you, Joyo. Thank you, Guitto. Again, I hope I'm saying that right. Let's go ahead and put some strings on this, string it back up. If you want to hear what this thing sounds like, I'm not going to play in this video if you hadn't figured that out by now. I do have a video on this thing where we demo it and all that kind of stuff. And I've played it in other videos, so go on a scavenger hunt, find the other videos where I play this. But let's put some strings on it. But bing! We got some D'Addario strings. We're gonna put 9 to 42 gauge because I prefer that on my Strats or my Strat scale length. That's the word I'm looking for. Strat scale length guitars. If you screenshotted that code, by the time this video goes, it's already mine. The points are mine. I don't give you guys those points. I know some people will be like, here's a code for anybody that wants it. No, I use them because I enjoy free stuff. And I'm a big fan of D'Addario strings. I use D'Addario strings practically exclusively on all of my guitars. D'Addario, if you're watching this, hey buddy, are you a guy? I don't know. You're one man, I think. D'Addario, the D'Addario family. I don't know, but hey, let's talk. My email is in my socials and everything. Email me. Send me some strings. Sponsor me. I'd appreciate it. I would. Sponsorships keep channels like this alive and kicking. Not that I need them. I just enjoy making these videos. I'll take that string in my mouth. I enjoy making these videos legitimately. Sponsors make it more fun. Obviously, because of the content that is possible with all of that. And I've had many, many great supporters. This is not to brag or anything, but it's just to give recognition to some of these awesome, awesome brands that help give a small channel a chance. Because it seems like only people with hundreds of thousands and millions of subscribers get all these really cool sponsorships. Well, I am a living testament that you can do it if you stick with it long enough and just be passionate about what you do. That will help. I promise, that will help a lot. I'm a big dummy, as Fred Sanford would say. You big dummy. The saddle there at the end flipped over. I tried everything in my power to prevent that, and it did not work. I am not all-powerful, as I so often think. Not really, I'm just kidding. So there we go. Got these strings run through the bridge. Like magic, we're going to... Whoa! Goodness me! Look at that. Maybe I am all-powerful in magic, or whatever it was I said earlier. So, strings are on the guitar. It is tuned. I stretched the strings. I did not put the back cover back on here yet, as you can tell, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and polish the back of this. I'm just gonna do that very quickly. Oh, ooh, so bright, so shiny, so clean, and it smells fantastic. It does. The body sprayer just, or the body cleaner just smells clean. It does. Then you got the nice lemony scent from the lemon oil on the board, and it just smells like a new guitar. And everybody loves a new guitar, right? Not that this is new. I've had this one for a while, but you get my point. So there it is. If you couldn't tell, it was a sponsored video for the Guitto guitar polish. In my mind, I keep wanting to say "in the ghetto." That's. I know I'm such an idiot. Either way, thank you guys for watching this video. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you again, Joyo and Guitto, for sending this out for me to check out. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to go pick some of these up yourself, check the links down there in the description, and make sure you subscribe, do all the good YouTube stuff. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. You guys